Yes, Prime Minister, just working out reparations for the somersaulting headhunters of North Borneo. Leave it? If you say so, Kia, but who are we going to give all our money to? And Granny Killer Reeves reckons there'll be even more spare cash when the fogies start dropping dead this winter. Better watch the news, I suppose, seeing as I am the Foreign Secretary.
Mark my words, stopping pensioners' fuel payments will not be enough. There are bound to be survivors.
And in other news, the Australian confidence trickster Banjo Billabong has escaped from Pentonville prison. Police warned the public not to approach him unless they really want to be skint. Some space news now.
3, 2, 1.
A little-known explorer, Professor Dingo Charlatan, told Bongo News he arrived back on Earth after a top-secret trip to the planet Mars. He insists he has found indisputable proof of intelligent life on Mars. Very little is known about the professor, although last year he asked Elon Musk to stump up $10 million to finance a trip to Pluto, along with the British Labour Party's Minister for Pointless Jollies, Angela Rayner. This was Mr. Musk's response to the request.
Go fuck yourself.
So, what do you mean? You're not going to give me the money?
Go fuck yourself. Is that clear?
Professor Charlatan is currently giving a lecture to the world-renowned Heidelberger Institute. Sounds like a load of bullshit. And then, after disembarking from the spacecraft, we discovered the first of the huge caves, with human-like creatures living in them. They had learned to speak English, French and Swahili from watching news broadcasts on TV. Any questions so far?
You will understand. All this seems pretty far-fetched, Professor.
Do you know, I thought the exact same thing myself at the time.
And we love to see this spaceship of yours. Presumably it arrived back on Earth.
Oh, yes, Miss. But as soon as we landed, it was stolen by a gang of yobbos riding mopeds.
Really?
Oh, yeah. But I have absolute, irrefutable proof of the trip right here. This is a picture of Lancelot Gobbo, the head Martian. There you are, what did I tell you? Positive proof. And there is something the government of this country would stop at nothing to prevent me telling you.
Please, tell us, Professor.
Yes, tell us,
Tell us, come on.
As you have been a really attentive and intelligent audience, I will. Years ago, when the UK had its own space programme, some of you will remember Woomera Rocket Range in Oz and the Blue Streak rocket.
Professor Quatermass?
Yeah, all right. During this time, unbeknown to the rest of the world, several trips were made to Mars by rocket ships from the famous Heidelberger Institute in Oxford. The astronauts discovered the huge caves, but instead of befriending the Martians living in them, they enslaved them. Forced them to load rocks and stuff onto their spaceships, made them cook for them and build shelters for them. Martian children were forced to give them their pocket money. In the interest of justice for the Martians, I am going to meet key members of the UK government this very afternoon. Well, Professor, thank you so much for coming. Your stories are fascinating. I hope I have been of some assistance. Oh, yes, Mr. Lammy. And don't worry, I'll make sure Lancelot Gobbo, the head Martian, gets all of it, every penny, to benefit the Martian population. Glad to be of help. Just make sure they use it wisely, and if you... Now, where on earth did he go?
Where is he, Minister?
Who?
Banjo Billabong.
The only person here was Professor Dingo Charlatan.
Oh no, that was Banjo. You didn't give him anything, did you?
Only 500 billion in reparations.
What?
To give to those poor Martians for our exploitation of them in the 1950s.
Oh no!
There's always somebody not happy with what I do.